Yeah. So it's like 4:30 a.m. and apparently we got a tropical rainstorm rolling through down here. So we got 1,000 yards today. Notice how I said that in American, 1,000 yards, 750 cubic meters for a core footing. I was out there yesterday, just going over the setup and whatnot. And they still were excavating the setup area, which appears to be all on clay. So with all this rain coming down, I anticipate this could be a bit of a disaster trying to get the pumps in and out, let alone 75 loads of concrete. So anyhow, we are gonna head to the site here, and I hope I'm wrong, but I could very well see an audible being called on this one and us having to completely change the setup around, because it's about that wet out. About that wet. So yeah, this is not a good way to start the day. Hopefully this blows through, but I think in terms of moisture and saturation of the ground, the damage is done. Anyhow, we'll check back in when we roll up on site here and see if we can't figure out a way to get this done. All right, it's go time. The gate has been unlocked. We have been granted access to the site. So we'll take a little walk down here. Strap the camera on my head here. All right. Yeah, okay. Oh, let's see what we got. Please don't be too muddy. Please don't be too muddy. Okay, well this is a little different. I thought we were gonna have both entrances open, but so here we are. Welcome to paradise. And oh yeah, it's greasy. It is greasy in here. Holy wow. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Just a little bit of slime on top. So we're gonna bring the smaller pump right up in the corner here, I think is the plan. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna get trucks to all these pumps because of where they left the dirt there. Yeah, I don't know exactly how this is gonna work. Because that was all supposed to be moved. Okay, we're gonna have to have a little powwow here. So the issue with that machine there, I don't know how we're gonna get trucks to two pumps. The way it was explained to me was that this would be a full square. Okay. But with that there, hey Mike, just hang on 1 second. Yeah, I don't see it working. No. I hate to say it, I would just set this guy up because he can pump off 140 an hour. Okay. Just pull him in and do it all with the one. Because it's just too short, right? If we pull up, like even with the small pump here, yeah, with two mixers, their bumpers are gonna hang. They're gonna hang up to here, unless they want to call an audible and move some forming material and throw one right in the cutout up there.
Okay. Even if we can get one truck to him,
yeah,
I'd be okay with that.
Let's get this guy in. He'll put the big hose on, and he's notorious for pumping 1,000 meters an hour.
Okay.
And we'll just freaking hammer it off of him. Okay. And then we can discuss what we want to do with that guy up top. Yeah. So I'll just talk to the other guy here right now.
Yeah, we got 2 trucks to him and 1
to
him.
Yeah. Hey. Big problem.
Like sliding?
No, that's not supposed to be there. It's just supposed to be a big open square with ramps all the way across.
Yeah.
So there's no way, like we bring him in here, we're only 1 truck at a time each pump anyhow. So let's get you out, bring him in down below here, and then we'll discuss setting him up top, I think. Unless they want to put the 56 up top. But I think what they should do is move their forming materials and throw you in there.
You want me out of here?
Yep. Yep. That's, yep. Not surprised. Yeah, that would, there's no way 2 pumps will work. This is all supposed to be gone. It's supposed to be a big square.
And they're not gonna, this road
well, it's just a layer of muck on top. It's actually quite hard underneath, so
pull him right out and on.
Pull him out, you go in, and then we'll discuss maybe moving the forming material and sticking him up top on the cutout there. So yeah, so I'll just back you out. Okay. Oh, bear with me while I make some adjustments here. We will make things work. Alright, so Mike is going to pull in and then we'll back the other guy out. I hope this isn't a mistake because it's a little bit greasy. I was wanting to limit our required maneuvers once we're in the setup area there, but I think we'll be okay. Find out here. First case scenario, we got our good friend sitting right here, Mr. Excavator. So let's see how this pump does getting out of here. It's going to be time for the 4-way diff locks. That is so greasy in there. Hey. Pull ahead, lock him up, and get a run at it. There's a bump there. You would have been better off to be 3 feet that way. You'll get over it.
I'm locked up right now.
Okay, so. Yeah. Pull ahead and get a run at it then. Yeah, this is not great. This nasty little bump right here. There we go. One way to do it. Okay, well, I'm going to walk up top here and see other options. We do have some good ideas, but they're going to have to move some materials to make it work, so. And actually, with this hoarding in the way, maybe my, oh no, that's fine. My setup area is on the other side, so we'll go have a look here. Okay, so If we moved all the material out of this area here, we could nose the pump in, put a truck on the hopper either side. But my thoughts is we just angle in, do one truck at a time. There's 160 meters an hour to do. He can do 130, 140. If we can get 40 out of this pump, we're good. So that's probably what we'll do here. Let's wait till they get here and get them to open the gate up, and we'll just nose in and just do one truck at a time right here.
Are you gonna clean all that shit out?
You know what though? I don't think they're going to. So I think we plan on that stays there. We just angle in and just do one at a time.
Can I,
if they want to move it out and get two at a time, that's fine. But
if spray my wheels, are they gonna shit with all the mud running down the road?
Just do it. Who cares? Just do it now. Yeah. I think there'll be a lot more mud coming in and out throughout the day anyhow. So, but yeah, we'll still get her done here. But God, that's what I hate. I was here yesterday late in the afternoon, and they were still digging and prepping the site, and had a lot of work left to do. And I kind of didn't sleep great last night, knowing that I might wake up to something kind of like this. So anyhow, get it done. It's not a big deal. Alright, so position the big pump here such that the mixers get a nice straight shot off the ramp into the hopper. My concern is this lip on the ramp. As this mud gets beat down more and more, just for the trucks transitioning up and over it. The ground is very hard underneath. It's just the top 5-6 inches, which is starting to slop here. So you're in the middle. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what though? I think you want to be over that way because it dives off here.
Hey?
Because of the way it dives off here, I think you want to be over this way a couple feet. Yeah. Yeah, I know that our mixer friends won't be too excited about setting up on that nasty little slope there, so we'll shift the pump over 3 feet the other way. Yeah, this is going to be tough. And the outside truck has to be able to get out past this guy. So yeah, we need to pull this pump way up in there. It's not going to work leaving him back here. I'm going to go inform him. Well, actually, you know what? No, I'm wrong. I take that back. I think we'll be okay. The nose of the mixer hangs up to here. Yeah, you should be able to get out and around. Is that as far up as you can pull? If you can get up, if you can get up any further, I would take it, just so that this outside guy can get around his front end. Okay. Okay, so we'll get this guy set up. Wow, this is slippery. This is really, really greasy in here.
I'll have that magneto walk is up there. I tried to explain to him what we want to do, make the bases.
He'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be fine. He's just gonna throw his circles out. He's fine.
Yeah, I'll help you do that. It's going to explain that.
I'll help you with this guy. He'll be fine on his own here. I'll get you in there. Oh no, there's. Yeah, we'll just pull the gate open and nose you in as tight as we can, and you'll reach half of it.
Run one at a time?
That's what I would do. I mean, actually, you know what? If they even moved,
That box.
you could pull in and they could do two at a time. right? Oh yeah, almost. Right? If you pulled straight in on an angle. Yeah.
Am I still gonna get this one open?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, you left a pile of dirt in the way.
Hey.
Because of where the machine and the dirt is, it fucks us up for 2 pumps down there. The pumps can get in, but you won't get the mixers on. So anyhow, no, there's zero unless you can move all the dirt. There's like 0 Trents. If you can move just that box.
I can until the crane operator is in.
What time is he here?
7.
Okay, so we don't have to do that then. Why don't we just angle him in, sit his hopper there, and just run one at a time. He can do 140 meters an hour off that pump. So even if we get 50 out of this guy, we're fine.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's just do that. But yeah, because of where the dirt and the machine is, there's not room to get mixers into 2 pumps. Such a shame. If some of this material was moved, we could easily do 2 trucks at a time up here. I almost think we still just about could. Just about, not quite though. I don't think we'll get 2 at a time. Yeah, we'll have, yeah. Unfortunately, because of that material, if we were able to straighten out, only problem is if we do that, it puts the pump way back on the yellow line, which is not good. So I think we'll take this for now. Yo! Oh, beauty. Thank you. Awesome. Gentlemen, it's something every pump should carry. Looks like you'd actually get it out of here. A pick. Pumper's best friend. Although if you actually need to carry one of these, maybe it says a lot about the situations you get put into. A couple different ways of looking at it. Level this up a little bit here. Pads. Engage. me happy. Everything level within 3 degrees. So I'll start with lifting my rear legs. I'll basically take the back end up as high as I can without it becoming not accessible to the mixer trucks. About like that. Give her a little adjustment on this side on the back. And so we kick this leg out, of course. About there. You know what? Might as well take it all the way out. We're taking up the whole lane anyhow. Down, and as always, anytime I'm going to bring that back end up and I'm facing uphill, I always truck behind that front wheel. So, something like this. Snug this front leg down. Tighten her up on the other front leg there and we should be in good shape. Doesn't like that gap in the pads. Fixed it. That's good. Alright, so now we're right about our 3 degrees, maybe slightly outside. We'll pick this up a bit. We'll check the other side here. See that we are within manufacturer specifications. We're still out a little bit. We'll drop this down. Sometimes these bubble levels are a little goofy. One side reads different from the other. So I'll split the difference. Yeah, I don't know if we really want to go up any higher, do we? Or the mixer won't get on. We're right at 3 degrees on this side, so I think we'll take it. Yeah. And what I'll do here to double down, makeshift wheel chuck under the back tires. There we go. So many uses for a 5-to-4 reducer. Which, by the way, for anybody that does a lot of low clearance work, these 14-inch long 5-inch to 4-inch reducers are the cat's pajamas, as my grandmother would say, cat's pajamas. But yeah, super nice. You got low clearance to work under. Saves you a couple feet of height having this short reducer. The mixes we pump around here, we don't really have any issues using the shorter reducer. We don't do a lot of really rocky, bony stuff, so not a concern. Other markets that might not be the case, but these are the ticket for us anyhow. So highly recommended. This is a conforms piece. So, all right, so the 56 is ready for concrete. Now we just need concrete. We're gonna throw the big-ish boy 4.5-inch hose on the 38 here, and then we'll spin around and we'll be ready to rock up top here too. But now that it's light out, maybe, you know what, you can kind of see from this angle. See what I mean though? That machine and dirt was not supposed to be there. and the road plates were supposed to carry all the way across the width of the hole, and the 38 meter would be tucked in the corner there, and we'd have 2 mixers feeding him, basically staged right where the excavator is sitting right now. So yeah, it kind of is what it is. So for those wondering, yes, Mike is short rigged on that back leg. Reason being, giant sloppy mud hole there if he comes out a couple feet further. Being that our pour is completely off the front end and between the 2 fully extended front outriggers, we will at no point be slewing the boom outside of our allowable working range. So anyhow, that's why we have done that. So that sloppy ground I was talking about, for demonstrative purposes, no, we'll just keep it right there. I'd rather short rig it on the solid ground here than bury it in a bottomless pit, because like I said, we're not even coming anywhere near close to going past that front outrigger. So anyhow, we are ready for the concrete. I don't know if the roadway is ready for the concrete, but we are ready. I'm a little nervous here. We'll see how many trucks we get in and out of here before this gets beaten down and pulverized. It's just so greasy on top is the problem, so we'll see. All right, so here we are, all set up, just waiting on concrete. This setup actually worked out better, I think, than what we initially planned, especially considering the rain. Wasn't really too stoked on trying to get 75 loads of concrete in and out of this muddy area. So now that we moved the 1 pump up top, now we're only bringing, obviously, well, a little more than half the concrete down into the hole here. If those forming panels were not in the way up top, we could have pulled the pump right in and we would have had 2 mixers at a time to him as well. But that's okay. Like I said, 160 an hour is what ordered. 160 cubic meters per hour is what they ordered. And yeah, so if we get 100, 120 out of this pump, 50, 60 out of that one, we're away to the races here. So, and I think 160 is probably ambitious. We got an early start here. We'll probably see that for the first hour or two. But once we hit 8 o'clock and everybody else in the city is wanting to pour, I would anticipate that things will slow down. So we'll get through it. Here we go. We got concrete. First truck. Very eager to see how it goes getting this first truck onto the pump. Even more so eager to see how it is getting the truck off of the pump through the mud. We shall see. Fun. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. Staging area is going to be juicier than the slump of the concrete. I'm sure we'll put a little bit of water in that in a minute here, but we'll just get it through. That is some dry looking concrete. just like that, we are pumping concrete into the big hole in the ground. So it's working out reasonably well here so far. I have my doubts as to how well that setup area is going to hold up down below there. There's a few trucks coming in and out and beat that ground up a little bit more. So what we've got going on, they're going to move all the forming materials from the stage area up top as such, so we could, if need be, pull that 38-meter pump in a little bit closer, get the hopper perpendicular to the road, and put 2 trucks at a time onto him, so that he could take up some of the slack if we have issues getting mixers in and out of the hole there with the 56 meters set up. Which like I said, I am a little bit concerned that we will have said issues. So yeah, I got 750 meters to go in here, and we're on our first 30 cubic meters right now. So interesting project. This carries on. So this is a hospital. See, this is an extension of the hospital that carries on all the way around the corner. So there's about 35,000 cubic yards in this project. Eventually there will be a placing boom set up over around the corner, the other side of the building. And there's raft slabs all the way around. So this is 750 cubic meters. The next one will be 2,300 cubic meters, and then keeps going and going and going. So there will be some big pours here, and I think for future pours, setting up down in the mud there, A, it probably won't be an option. B, if it was, I don't think I'd want to do it. So we're probably going to better utilize this area here, the street, and maybe the parking area for as long as it is remains in existence. So anyhow, probably check back in a little bit here. So this is where it gets boring, just watching the concrete go in the hole. Just another day. Just one last look at this. This is the last time I'll talk about this, I swear. Had the excavator and that mound of dirt not been there, and the road plates extended all the way to the north as they were supposed to, we would have kicked that 56 meter over a little bit to the south, kept that back leg in, which is fine because we're pouring between the 2 front legs. We would have snuck our little 38 meter right up in beside him right here, and 2 mixers at a time to the hopper. So that was the plan. But obviously it didn't work out, and like I said, with how muddy it is down there, I'm actually glad that we did it this way. Oh boy, here we go. Mikey's pumping like he's angry now. I think we finally got a decent slump. Ah, no, we got about 4 strokes of pipe slapping and then air. It was fun while it lasted. Ho hum. Alright, so it's actually not going too bad. The staging area for the big pump, the slop seems to have subsided and it's turned itself back into nice hard clay. So it actually hasn't been terrible getting the trucks in and out. So we might be okay, so long as the rain holds off here. But we got lots of concrete on and around the site right now. So I'll check back in a couple hours here. Little progress check-in, you know? Because there ain't too much exciting happening in the meantime here. It's a pump race. 18 cell Putzmeister, 16 cell Putzmeister. Both set to an 87% fill ratio. What does the 16 do on 10? We fucking get better lighting, right? almost 130 cubic meters an hour through a 4.5-inch hose. What does this one do at 10?
No, it's not even that 10. Probably still beating it.
Let's see, put it at 10. Let's see what it does. 143. Both pumps full volume. 143, 127. I bet if you had 5-inch hoses on, it would sway more in your favor even. Less pressure would benefit the larger 10-inch barrels. There you have it, the proof is in the pudding. So yeah, that's the thing. The 10-inch barrels are great when the mix is nice and wet. But if it gets a little bit drier and you've got that reduction from a 10-inch barrel to a 5-inch delivery line, it's actually not nearly as efficient. Whereas the 16 cell running a 9-inch barrel, pushing through line or pushing a stiff mix is a much more efficient pump kit. So 18 cell is great for that big size of pump, but on the little 38 meter here, I would never want an 18 cell unless I was doing nothing but volume pours all the time. So anyhow, we're about 500 meters in here. Been at it for about 4 hours, and yeah, not super exciting. Take a little more video footage here before calling it quits for this particular video. This is so much nicer now. They put this material down and they extended out the road plates here. This is the way it should have been done the first time. It's okay though, we got there. It's good. Alright, so the other day there I made this fantastic video. We were pouring 1,000 yards into a core footing, and the best part of the video, the final 2 minutes, the outro, it was funny, it was witty, it was clever, it was great. Well, unfortunately, for some reason, it did not record sound. So, yeah, pretty much useless. So what we're going to do here, got some staple tools here for reenacting this. I've got my daughter's easy bake-ish oven type deal. One unicorn art kit. And a box of die-cast model concrete pumps. So we're gonna go through the box here and we'll select a couple pumps. Let's get the 38 5-meter Putzmeister. That'll suffice. We're gonna set them up top as such to be in the same position as where the 38.5 was on the pour in real life. And then for our second pump here, the 47 puts, no. 42, no. Some pieces of pumps that have broken off, no. 31 swing, no. 34 swing, no. Oh, there's the one I'm after. There's the one I'm after. 52 puts. Now we had a 56 on the job site, but this is the pump I have that most closely replicates what we used that day. So let's set the camera up here. My tripod rather, action in effect. Okay, something kind of like this. So we'll take our 38 and we're going to skimp on the dunnage here. I think it'll be okay. Something like this. Something like this. Something like that. Now, yeah, this isn't going to be exactly the scale. My apologies. We'll move the Unicorn Art Kit back a little bit to make sure we're still in frame. Adjust our tripod accordingly. We want this to be as close to perfect as possible. This is critical here. We'll take our 52 with the best front outrigger design ever made. Like so. Like so. And then we'll do something like this. Now, in real life, the 56 meter sat quite a bit further back from the pour, but that's okay because you'll see what happens with this 52. There's some engineering flaws in this die-cast model. When you go flat stick, she does that. Little outrigger adjustment, fixed, or a stack of coins in the hopper will also do it. Anyhow, there we go. We're gonna go something like this. Okay, so that's what we were doing. I'm gonna grab my phone here. We're gonna insert some concrete pumping sounds to make this legit as possible here. Bear with me for a moment while I find a suitable video footage. There we are. It's gonna be a good one. This will actually be from the pour. This is gonna be great. You're gonna like it a lot, I promise. Oh, this will do. There we go. Concrete pumping sounds. Hear those pipes slapping? So what I would have said in the video is, it's about noon and we're about 500 cubic meters in, 600 yards. Pretty much on the home stretch here for now. So once again, thanks for watching. Got some really cool content coming up, some new projects starting up, some big pours coming up in the next couple of months here. One of them we're going to be pouring 1,100 yards of concrete to the 34th floor of an office tower, so like, I don't know, 500 feet in the air. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. And maybe, if anybody wants to see it, if you're as much of a pump nerd as I am, one of these days I'll do a video on my die-cast pump models. But for now, I'm going to put all this stuff away because my wife comes home and sees this. She's going to wonder what the F is going on and will not be very impressed. So, anyhow, over and out. Thank you.